The last question that we're going to cover is really the one that is probably second most popular as far as questions that we get asked. And it would probably be more popular if the folks that we were talking to would actually just come out and ask us, because this is the question that they really want answered, but oftentimes they won't ask. So how do I really know if your class is going to work for me? And by the way, this is the same for anything that you're doing. So how do I know if the podcast is going to work for me? How do I know if getting a good coach is going to work for me? Basically, the main question, both spoken and unspoken, that we get from folks who call us asking about our programs is, how do I know it's going to work for me? If this question, basically what we're going to do in this one is come full circle with that first question that I talked about earlier. The answer to the question is, it really depends on what you need to fix. So our class is really designed to help people reduce public speaking nervousness. So if you feel uncomfortable when you deliver presentations and you want to eliminate that nervousness, then our class is a good fit for you. I give you an example, totally unrelated to public speaking, but just so you see how relatable this is. I'm a big MMA fan, mixed martial arts fan. If you've ever watched, like the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFCs, or even if you watch boxing, that kind of thing. But if you've ever watched the UFC, you'll notice that many of the fighters train. They always show where the fighters come from or where their home is, and you'll often see the words Boca Raton, Florida. Well, the reason why that happens is because Boca Raton is where American Top Team trains. So ATT is what it's known as in the jiu-jitsu world, or the MMA world anyway. And they have some of the most elite coaches and training programs in the world. And as a result, they've trained a number of world champion athletes. The question is, though, do these world-class athletes choose to train at ATT because of the coaches and programs that they have? Or do the world-class coaches create those elite athletes? And the answer is, well, both. No matter what your skill level, if you train at AT&T, if you train at ATT, American Top Team, your skill's going to grow. You're going to, not only is it going to grow, it's going to grow very, very quickly. Well, our company is very similar. There's a reason why hundreds of Fortune 500 companies actually trust us to train their people. And because we work with so many of these awesome companies, we're able to hire some of the best coaches in the world. So if you attend one of our classes, no matter what your skill level, you're going to get better. So will the class work for you? Hey, if you are if you have a challenge with speaking in front of a group because of nervousness, or if you sometimes lose your train of thought, or you feel the butterflies in your stomach and you want to get rid of that kind of stuff, then our class will kind of work for you.